I used to have several sites. Now I kind of like the grower's edge. It gives me that cash max. You can tell it which markets you're looking for, and it will tell you what your highest net back is based on the price they're paying at that time and the basis that they're paying. And that's pretty handy because I don't have to go to so many different sites.
Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills. This is Logan Burgess. Today is the 4th. It's a Monday, and we have the market moving a little bit higher here after the weekend, with corn for September trading up 6 1/4 cents, soybeans for September trading up 21 3/4 cents, and wheat in Chicago trading up 11 1/4 cents here. We did have some nice export sales announced earlier on in the trade session, about 110,000 tons to China here for new crop delivery.
Right.
And then we also had some to Taiwan here for new crop delivery as well, about 102,000 metric tons. Is that what moved soybeans higher here?
You know, it seemed to help things out, but we saw some relatively strong price action out of beans as we were coming out of the overnight session. Right now, beans was testing kind of this low side of the range it's trying to form on Friday. It seemed like that acted as a little bit of technical support. Obviously, right now for the market, the concern is that moving into August and into the pod fill stage, we're not going to be getting the rains that we need to really push out this strong yield that the market's been trading here for a couple weeks. I am concerned that we may see some of these gains come off the table in the overnight session. If you look at this table here, this shows USDA crop conditions report reported right after the market closed, and you can see that soybean ratings were unchanged here on the week. The average analyst was looking for about 1% taken off that good to excellent, so that could take some of the wind out of the sails there. We did see a decent downgrade here for corn, 73% now rated good to excellent. We're still at the strongest crop conditions we've seen in about a decade here for the corn and the soybean crop, so not a real change to the storyline that this is an excellent crop, but maybe taking a little bit of wind out of the sails there for the bean bulls that were in the market today.
Sure, and you know, another story that could be weighing on the market as well here is the fact that China's Henan province is in a very significant drought here. This is an area that typically produces soybeans, produces corn and barley. The bottom line here is that sort of drought, you know, we know the political implications of this Mir 162 not being allowed into the country.
Right.
You know, a lot of people are trying to figure out, you know, how this is affecting China. You know, they're trying to manage large stocks here. Well, it could start to play be very influential here if we start getting a significant drought. You know,
right.
we have seen once again nice soybean sales here from China.
Right.
So this is very, I think, positive for the market. It's gaining a little bit of traction,
right.
and we might you know, move a little bit higher here.
Yeah.
Follow through on this sort of story.
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting timing for this story, really, because we know here over the last several months, China's been doing a lot of work to actually liquidate state grain stocks. So now coming into an environment where they may be a little bit tight on production, wouldn't be surprising if we saw some sales come onto the U.S. books as a result. Right now, it's not real clear how that drought has impacted bushel on a per acre, per hectare basis, but we'll keep you posted on that here on GrainTV. As Cody said, that's kind of a developing story that's been starting to pick up some more traction here in the grain market. Looking toward tomorrow, we are going to be getting Informa numbers out. We did get FC Stone numbers out here after the market closed. They were projecting yield on corn 172.4, beans coming in at 46, even there. Those were a little bit higher than what we've seen. I know last week we saw a poll out from Reuters. The average guess was around 170 on corn, so a little bit of an aggressive yield number there, but certainly a lot of analysts out there looking for a very large yield number from the USDA, pushing 175, 176 in some cases. So I would say kind of at the high end of expectations, but not really out of line compared to where other analysts are. As I said, Informa numbers will be out tomorrow, and that'll give the trade some direction. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we can be found over at GrainTV. If you have any questions about what we discussed here on the show, our number is 877-472-4607. We'll see you tomorrow.